Hello Rockville, here's what you need to know about your city. We'll give you a big recap of this year's hometown holidays, check out a police read-along with the chief, and we go one-on-one with Councilmember Bridget Newton. All this and more in this June edition of Rockville's 11. Memorial Day weekend always means the start of summer, and here in Rockville, it means hometown holidays. We have all the coverage from the three-day festival, including a moving Memorial Day ceremony and parade. And this is coming in as our number 11 story.
I, for one, am extremely thankful for your support through my journey on 2 deployments totaling 27 months in Afghanistan. What many of us fail to realize is how much more soldiers and veterans like myself and others here today who need your support when we return home.
The city recognized Memorial Day with its annual celebration of hometown holidays, which included a weekend of activities for the whole family right in downtown Rockville, including over 40 live performances, the Taste of Rockville, and the Marketplace Craft Festival. Even though headliner rising country star Easton Corbin wasn't able to perform due to thunderstorms on Sunday night, we caught up with him during his sound check to find out what Memorial Day means to him.
It's always a cool thing to get out here and celebrate with everybody. You know, of course, Memorial Day is about, thanking our troops out there, your men and women of the armed forces, and it's just an honor to be able to do that, with everybody else here.
The weekend culminated with the 68th annual Memorial Day ceremony and parade right down Maryland Avenue. Even though Hometown Holidays is the city's biggest event of the year, there are many more events happening this summer. Go online to rockvillemd.gov and search events.
We wanted to find out a little bit more about what it takes to get ready for the city's Memorial Day Parade. We caught up with 2 groups, including the Rockville High School Pipe Band and the Free State Roller Derby Girls. Our Jennifer Lightsay has the story.
That's right, Bridget. They call themselves the Black-Eyed Susies, but don't be fooled by the flowery name. This homegrown roller derby league is made up of all women who aren't afraid to play a little rough and hard-hitting.
We're all here in our black and whites, getting ready to smash some girls.
Helmets, knee pads, mouth guards, and of course skates, all are essential gear for anyone who wants to go headfirst into the sport that is roller derby. But what exactly is roller derby?
Basically, when the gameplay actually gets started, there's 2 teams, and each team has 5 people out on the track, 4 blockers, and 1 girl who's called a jammer, who has a star on her helmet. And the purpose of the girl with the star is to get through the pack, and she scores points by passing the opposing blockers.
This underground sport gives women a chance to be aggressive, yet feminine. Open to anyone regardless of skating experience, the Free State Roller Derby League takes pride in welcoming rookie skaters, who they like to call fresh meat.
Fresh meat means that you just started, and that means you're off you're off limits in terms of hitting. That everyone knows that you are starting, and people are just really nice and gentle with you, and they're just welcoming, very welcoming into the skating world.
And there's a bunch of women here from all backgrounds, all shapes, all sizes, all ages, and we just come out here because we love to skate.
The Free State Roller Derby League will be making their first appearance in the city of Rockville's Memorial Day Parade this year.
We're just looking forward to being on some solid ground. You will see some of that falling, but it'll be in good fun. We like to have a good time, so no matter what the terrain is, we'll have fun out there. So we're just looking forward to being in front of Rockville citizens and having them be aware of that there's an actual roller derby team here in their city.
For Rockville's 11, I'm Jennifer Lightsay. It's a musical genre that dates back to many centuries ago. 1 bag, some pipes, and a whole lot of air. We're talking bagpipes, and this group of students is tuning up for their parade appearance this year.
Parades are just a lot of fun, and they tend to be a little lower stress, and just you have a good time. For the parade, we'll play a lot of standard marches, which people like to hear, so Scotland the Brave, Wings, all of that stuff.
It's always fun to see all the groups, the different cultures that are represented, different dance groups, and it's a lot of fun to see all the crowds that are really excited to see us playing, so it's a great time.
Whether they practice in the hallways or the school's cafeteria, Pipe Band is comprised of talented musicians that have different piping experience, and the upcoming parade gives some of the newer pipers a chance to perform.
It's a good experience for the kids. Some of our new pipers and drummers will march in the parade as a first performance because they can be out there with the band, and for the other kids it's a good time for them to do something for the city, and the city of Rockville has been good to us for over 50 years.
We'll be practicing our marching and practicing being on step, and you know, this is a judged competition at the parade, so it's really important that everybody be on the right foot and everybody be marching in line together.
For Rockville's 11, I'm Jennifer Lakesay.
The Rockville Farmers Market is back again in full swing. We were there at opening day and have the story in our number 10 spot.
This is a great market. A lot of people, and we love our customers.
Longtime participant of Rockville's Farmers Market, Jim Unger, was ready for opening day. From strawberries to apples, customers can count on Unger's stand to have the freshest locally grown fruits and vegetables, including one of Unger's favorites.
People say, I don't like peaches. I says, well, try one. And I give them one to eat, and I says, now make sure you hold it out like this so the juice runs down, and they do, and then they buy them. We never have any problem selling peaches.
Being a farmer has been a rewarding experience for Unger, who values the work as being one with nature, a quality that keeps regular market goers coming back to his stand for more.
Almost every week there's a line, and people look around and wonder what we have that brings this line. Well, it's repeated customers is what it is. We have a clientele that come back every week.
For more information on Rockville's Farmers Market, visit rockvillemd.gov/farmers.
As part of a new feature here on Rockville's 11, we're profiling different neighborhoods in the city. And our special correspondent, Rocio Snody of the Neighborhood Resources Division, had the chance to find out about a group that's renting Wooten Mills garden plots in our number 9 story.
Hi, this is Rocio Snody with the City of Rockville's Neighborhood Resources Division. We are here at the Wooten Mills garden plot, where gardening is yielding more than just vegetables this year.
We have some of everything, lettuce and spinach, all types of greens, all types of tomatoes.
It's been a great spring harvest for the Garden to Table program, says Community Support Services Recreation Director Craig Roberts.
All types of peppers, squash, cucumbers, chard, just about anything you can name. And the people make great use of it. They've learned more healthy eating as a result of growing the vegetables for themselves.
The city rents 7 garden plots to the Garden to Table program, which is one of the many programs designed to enrich the lives of individuals with special needs. The program helps participants develop the skills to grow their own fresh, organic vegetables. Each participant is partnered with a staff member from the Community Support Services Organization.
They have learned a lot. They know exactly what they eat and where it comes from. They start from the seed, they weed, and also at the harvest time now they can relate to what they eat and how it comes to being.
Oh, they're getting a lot, becoming more independent than they would have been, getting to learning more skills they wouldn't have had to learn before. So they're getting a lot.
Garden to Table yields many benefits for its participants, but the benefits extend to staff as well.
Just to see people grow and gain skills. There are people who were afraid to even touch the grass or touch any kind of soil or anything. And to see individuals like Mitch and Robbie and Ryan and Matthew be able to go from no skills to being able to just be pointed to or directed to a task and be able to accomplish that task it's very heartening to see that.
For more information on the Wooten Mills garden plots, go online to rockvillemd.gov and search garden plots. For Rockville 11, I'm Rocio Snody.
The Rockville Swim and Fitness Center recently hosted its annual Water Safety Day. It's a partnership with the City of Gaithersburg, City of Rockville, and Montgomery County to bring awareness about how to be safe in and around the water. And our council member Bridget Donnell Newton was there to support the event.
This isn't an actual pool rescue, but rather a lifeguard training drill at the annual Water Safety Day.
Our lifeguards train bi-weekly in a 3-hour in-service every 2 weeks. They do things like CPR, first aid, rescue skills, communication drills, and teamwork drills.
Just last year, there were 200 saves at the pool. Rockville's lifeguards are ready to keep swimmers safe again this year, but they need your help too. A former lifeguard herself, Councilmember Bridget Donnell Newton, underscored the importance of the day.
Being safe in the water, knowing how to swim, knowing how to protect yourself is it's crucial to enjoying the summer. You never know when you're going to be near a pool or a lake or in a boat, and it's just really important that people know how to swim and how to take care of themselves.
Aquatic supervisor Debbie Beaucamp knows the importance of keeping swimmers educated to prevent dangerous accidents.
One of the great things about being a public facility where we are located is that we have a lot of visitors during the summer. Every year it seems that we have more. The downside is every year it seems that we have more rescues that we have to do. So it's sort of an effort to help educate the public before they come to the facility so that everybody can have a good, safe, fun summer.
You know, we do a lot of good things with Gaithersburg and with the county, and partnerships are what it's all about, and it's how we can reach more people and make it available for everyone to come and see the incredible facility we have in Rockville, as well as work together to get more people acclimated to water and comfortable around water. It's really about being comfortable.
Water Safety Day was a great way to get the community involved in their own safety, but what are the pools doing to keep everyone safe this summer?
Well, they're all inspected by the health department. They meet the criteria of the health department. They're safe, the water's clean, the lifeguards are well trained, the staff is well trained, and management are there to control the facility.
The important thing for parents to remember is that you're responsible for your kids ultimately, and you need to keep them in your sight at all times, especially if they're not a swimmer.
So get into pool safety this summer and check out the Swim and Fitness Center website at rockvillemd.gov/swimcenter. And now for a block of police stories for our On Patrol segment. When Rockville City Police are on patrol, they're always prepared with state-of-the-art equipment and with something more on the softer side.
Each of our cruisers have a teddy bear in the trunk for situations that we run into where kids might be either victimized in one way or the other, being a house fire or a car accident or a domestic violence situation.
The Rockville PD see the value in having a stuffed animal in every police cruiser. That's why it's even on the vehicle checklist. And one local 8-year-old decided to donate to the cause.
I like to help. I like to help people. I like to, make them feel comfortable. And
Jack Burton Buckley showed up at the Rockville City Police Station with a trunk full of stuffed toys that he knew would be helpful for kids who might need it more.
Sometimes my little brother, he just gives stuff away to me. So I was like, I don't need this stuff. I'll just give it to someone else. Then I heard about this, and there's some kids out there that might have some parents that have been in an accident and they don't know what to do, and they want something to cuddle with. So
with Burton Buckley's latest donation, the Rockville City Police can better serve Rockville kids.
It's just something friendly to give them to calm them down, let them know that we're there to help.
For more information about the Rockville City Police, go online to rockvillemd.gov/police. Rockville City Police pride themselves on community policing, an engaged approach to keeping citizens safe. We had the opportunity to have one of our cameras at the recent read-along day at Bell Elementary and found out why Chief Treshik believes in this program.
And I've been doing this since this program started 10-15 years ago, and it's just a great way to get in touch with the younger kids, get to read a story to them, let us see us, the police officers, in a different light, and more importantly, just to be able to talk with them and let them ask us questions about what we do, and it's just a good thing to do.
I'm the reading specialist at Bell, so I love to read, I love to promote reading, and so we've established a guest read aloud day at Bell to encourage the community to come in and read. I think it's a great way for the kids to see members of the community reading, not just the teachers making us read.
I think that they are a little excited when you see a police officer come, but when they see you sit down and read a story that we all can relate to, I think it just shows them that we're like their mom and dad. We're just people doing a different type of job. And then we get to talk a little bit about safety tips and issues and let them know that we're their friends and we're people that they can go to when they need help.
Continuing in our Rockville City Police coverage, our Tom George had the chance to find out what it takes to be a police recruit in our number 6 story.
Get back from your vehicle.
Victor and Karen Startzman aren't your average cops.
What are you doing parking here? Put your hands on the car.
I'm a network administrator, desktop support admin.
Government employee, stood at a desk all day, never shot a gun before.
For the past 9 weeks, these Rockville residents have been learning the ropes as part of the city's Citizens Police Academy.
Education is the key to crime prevention. If you educate yourself on how to prevent a crime, it helps take you out of the victim spot.
In today's lesson, proper use of force, courtesy of a high-tech computer that simulates everything from bank robberies
Hands up. Drop the weapon.
to carjackings.
We're looking for the officer to say, I see the gun, drop the gun. And once we see that, we with a click of a mouse, we can actually cause a scenario to comply.
And as we found out, it's not as easy as it looks.
I'm a police officer. Drop it.
Well, we'll leave it to the pros next time. Kevin Meekins and Grace Cortez are both criminal justice students at Montgomery College and hope to enter law enforcement after graduating the University of Maryland.
There was this officer, a woman, that she came and she actually was a little bit shorter than me, so that gave me a little bit more like, I don't know, I can do this.
Definitely have more respect for responding officers after doing it than I did before, so it's no joke.
For Rockville 11, I'm Tom George.
After 9 weeks of police education that included ride-alongs and a state-of-the-art firearm simulator, Rockville Police Chief Terry Treshik was proud to graduate this year's class of the Rockville Citizens Police Academy.
We've had a very good 9 weeks. We have a much better understanding and appreciation of what the police in Rockville is about, their philosophy about community policing, all the things they have to do to keep the city safe and sound.
I think it's important for citizens to come to this program just to learn what the city is doing for them and what police departments really mean to them on a day-to-day basis and how we need to help them.
As concerned citizens of Rockville, we wanted to make sure we were in a good, safe neighborhood for our toddler and for ourselves. So it's great to get a behind-the-scenes look at what they have to go through and everything that they put on the line for us.
I feel like I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot about the Rockville Police Department and had a good time doing it.
We caught up with the American Institute of Architects here for their national convention in Washington, D.C. as they toured some of Maryland's most unique and beautiful neighborhoods.
We're going to take a look at Newmark Commons and King Farm. They're both great communities, wonderfully planned, and so I wanted to see some of the best of what Montgomery County has to offer.
Designed to be a new mark upon the landscape, Newmark Commons was one of the first planned unit developments to be approved by the City of Rockville in 1964.
I hope when people look at their neighborhoods, they see what's unique about them. The windows, the trees, the sidewalks, all those elements make a place worth living in.
University of Maryland School of Architecture Associate Professor Dr. Isabel Gournay found many features in the neighborhood created by builder Edmund J. Bennett and Associates different from neighborhoods of the 60s and 70s.
First of all, you had an artificial lake, although that existed in other places, but those lakeside villas, which you see, are quite unique. He also tried to minimize roadways, creating cul-de-sac streets, having little knobs like the one we are in, which are all landscaped. He tried to create houses which were very simple in form, which had interesting features like those triangular transoms on the gables. And I think what's most successful in Newmark is the planning of the townhouse clusters.
Clearly, Rockville's pretty lucky to call this neighborhood its own, but do people take communities like this for granted?
I think if people look at their neighborhoods and what's built around here, they will understand that architecture is really special. It helps create a destination, it helps create a sense of place.
To learn more about this unique neighborhood, check out the Newmark Commons feature in the Rockville 11 series, Where We Live.
Every year, the city celebrates Public Works Week. It's a chance to say thank you to our public works professionals. Our Ali Keva covered the story for our number 4 spot.
I'm Ali Keba, and I'm here at the Rockville Swim and Fitness Center, where people are getting up close and personal with trucks, moving equipment, and other impressive machinery to celebrate Rockville's Public Works Week.
One of the week's special events is the Equipment Show, where the public saw the impressive people and machinery it takes to keep Rockville up and running.
Primarily, we target the Equipment Show to children. Children love the big toys. They're a little bit intimidated by the size of the equipment, but they love it. They love to see how things work. They love to see how the world around them comes to life. It's not just a toy, it's the real thing.
Rockville mom Leanne Brinch brought her son Jack to catch a glimpse of the giant trucks and equipment and even get behind the wheel.
This is all new to him, to be able to touch and see and feel the trucks, and so it's really, I think it's a great thing for the Public Works to be doing, to let him come and have this kind of hands-on experience.
Besides being a fun and interesting event for kids, the equipment show is a great way to give the community a better understanding of the important tasks our award-winning Public Works Department takes on every day.
I don't think people recognize that we are award-winning, and not just on a local or state level, on a national level, and that's very a source of pride for us.
They maintain infrastructure and provide services to Rockville residents, and this special week was a chance to say thank you.
We're hoping for it to grow year after year, and it's well worth it when we see the kids enjoy their time here.
For Rockville's 11, I'm Allie Keba.
Rockville has a new city clerk. His name is Doug Barber. We had the chance to sit down with him in our number 3 story.
Office of the City Clerk, this is Doug. May I help you?
Formerly the city clerk of Hyattsville, Doug Barber has been working in city government for most of his life.
Well, I started in the city of Hyattsville when I was 15, working in the Parks Department, and I cut grass for the first summer and then slowly moved my way into the Recreation Department and then into the administrative offices, and then became clerk in 2002 and was there until now. Well, I just think that with my experience as a city clerk that I understand the role as a city clerk, and that I can integrate my experiences with what currently is being done in Rockville.
Barber wants residents to know that he's available and wants your feedback.
I'm open. Please give me a call. I want public people input if they would like something or need something to call the clerk's office. I come from a background where the door is always open, so I want people to feel like I'm willing to talk and discuss things and open to input.
Thank you. For more information on the city clerk's office, go online to rockvillemd.gov and search City Clerk. In our 3rd installment of a series on Rockville's parks, we wanted to explore Rockville's open space parks. Open space parks typically consist of conservation land and are intended to be conserved for environmental benefits. Let's take a look at some of these open space parks. Rockmead Park has a playground and is essentially 25 acres of open space fields and forests. Wooten's Mill Park is 106 acres of hiking trails, forests, fields, streams, and amenities such as tennis, basketball, play equipment, picnic tables, and 177 garden plots that are available for rent. Millennium Gardens includes walking paths and sitting areas on the 1.19 acres of state right-of-way land developed, planted, and maintained by the city since its dedication at the Millennium. King Farm, Stream Valley Parks, and Watkins Pond total 52 acres and were granted to the city through the development of the King property in the 1990s, along with what became the King Farm 12-acre park and Matty J.T. Stepanek Park at 26 acres. The ponds serve as a naturally landscaped water feature park, as well as for stormwater management for the development. For more on your parks in the city, go online to rockvillemd.gov/facilities-parks.
The mayor and council recently adopted the FY13 budget. We have all the details in our number 1 spot.
The mayor and council approved the fiscal year 2013 budget at their May 21st meeting. Fiscal year 2013 begins July 1st, 2012. The total proposed operating budget of $107 million is a decrease of 0.2% from last year's budget. The general fund budget, the fund that supports the largest portion of the operating budget, is $65 million. That's a decrease of 1.6%. Work on the FY13 budget began last October. Acting City Manager Jennifer Kimball presented her recommended budget in March, and the mayor and council held 4 work sessions and 3 public hearings on the budget. To learn more about your budget, you can go online to the city's website and search It's Your Money. There you can find everything you need to know about the FY13 budget.
Well, that's it for this edition of Rockville's 11. I'm your host, Bridget Breuer, and on behalf of the whole team here, thanks for watching.